Welcome to this training on an introduction to a FamilySearch genealogy research community. So let's go ahead and get started. When you come to one of our FamilySearch genealogy research communities, you will first see this header right here, or group cover as it's called. And these are pretty much look fairly similar. As you can see, this is US South, and so these are all the states that are covered in the US South. So if anyone is interested in these states, then they would want to join the US South Genealogy Research Community. But let's go ahead on this left-hand side first, and I'll explain these different tabs over here. So first off, as you can see, we are a closed group. Anyone can find the group and see who runs it. Only members can see who's in it and what they post. So first off, you'll see this About tab. So let's click on that About tab, and all this is just a little bit about our group. And here's our description and what we do, and you can see all of it by clicking See More. Anytime you see More, you can click that right there. And then these are different groups that are recommended by the admins. This will show you how many members there are, and you can see all of them if you'd like. And then this just shows the top recent post. Let's see what else. And then just some photos. These are just photos that we have put up, or our other members have. And so that's just a little bit about that tab. And then if we go back over to the left, we're going to click on this discussion. And this is the default. Anytime you come into a page, you'll always be on the discussion. And so you can see on this discussion, this is where you can write a post and add a video, or you can actually even go live. Right here, you can go ahead and go live, and just from your computer or even your phone, if you have a camera on your computer, you can actually do a little live video, which I've done a couple of times. So that's where you'd write posts. This shows the announcement at the top of the page, and as a missionary, you will see this, that there'll be an announcement. And typically what we like to have in this announcement is a link to how to get help to the community, and then also links to our surname list. Every community has surname lists that the community members can put their surnames, and so if other people are looking for that same surname, then they can come in and add theirs and find people and connect that way. And then she also has a link to the webinars. These aren't all the same on the groups, but you will find that on most of them. They're like that, which is really nice. So you can get to the surname list quickly. And then this just comes down, as you can see, it's the new activity. And this is just pretty much where people post, and the more recent ones will come up. See, today is January 18th, and that's January 13th. So just depending on who comments, or anytime someone comments, then it puts it back up on the top until someone else comments. So anyway, that's the discussion. And so now let me show you the chats. This isn't something that we've used, and I'm even wondering if it's new. So you can actually create a group chat if you want to chat with others in real-time discussions. So that's interesting, maybe something we might want to check out. And then the next one down is announcements, and this is the same announcement as I showed you. This is just pinned at the top of the page, and so anytime people come in, they'll see that first. Below the announcements is members, and this will just show you the members. And if you want, you can actually send a message right here. See what this other is, if you want to remove them as an admin or remove from the group, which you don't usually want to mess with those. And then this is actually, after you go down below the admins and moderators, you'll come to all the members. So this is all the members, and it usually puts you at the top. And if you want to view them a little bit differently, you can come over here to the side, and you can view them in alphabetical order. Or if I'm welcoming new members with a message, I can go do the join date, and the most recent members will come up, and then I can message them right here. So that's one thing I like about changing that default. But every time you come in, it'll always go back to the default. But just know that you can change that anytime. Okay, so over again, we looked at members. Let's look at events. These are just different events that members can post that are coming up. As you can see, there's a genealogy jamboree, a family history fair that someone announced, and then we used to have, this was an event that we actually had right here on our Facebook group, and we haven't done those as much, but that was an event that we held like for a couple hours on an evening. So that's what events are. So down on the left-hand side below events is videos. And these are just different videos that people have added. And see, there was a couple live videos that I did, but that's not something that we use a lot in this group, are the videos. So down below videos, there's photos. And these are just all of the different photos that we've added or that other people have shared too. So anytime there's a photo, they would be right here. It'll just show you all of the photos in one place. And then this next part is files. And this is something that you will want to make sure that you understand what this is. As you can see, there's different files. Sometimes others have uploaded it, like this John Harrison uploaded this file on Fayette County cholera deaths in 1833. There's also Florida research sources in South Carolina. We have different research sources in these files. And then here too, you'll see the U.S. South surname list for South Central and for another one for South Central. I think that was just because she updated it. And then there's Southeast. So anyway, this is where you can come and find different files. And if you want to put those in alphabetical order, you can click by the name and it'll actually come up in alphabetical order too. So that's a way to look through those files. And I would suggest you come and just play with that so that you're familiar. Then there's also group insights underneath the files. And what this does, it just tells you how many members you have in like the last 28 days and how many posts and comments and reactions. A reaction is just like if someone puts a like or a heart. And then these are also top contributors. So those are good to know. You might reach out to some of those top contributors. And then there's just a graph because we have a total of 7,200 members now here. And also if you've approved membership request or declined or blocked. So it kind of just gives you an idea of what's have been happening in your group. All right, so over here again, down below group insights is recommendations. And this is just sometimes that other members of U.S. South Genealogy Research Community recommended these places. So there's other members in the community that recommended these places that would be helpful in the U.S. South area, which that's really great. Okay, so over here too, under recommendations, you get Facebook support. And I don't know if this is new. I actually hadn't seen that, but you can actually add something here. See how you do that. I'm not sure exactly how you do that. So something, oh, there we go. Down here, you would describe your issue and add screenshots. So if you're having any problems with Facebook, describe it and add screenshots, and then you can send it right there. So that's great. That'd be really nice too, because that'd be a quick way to get Facebook support. So that's awesome. Okay, so below Facebook support is moderate group. Okay, so on this area, this is just showing the different, like Terry Strickland she's one of our missionaries right now, and she's declined a member's request. So this is actually just kind of showing what's been happening. Like today, I actually just pinned the announcement to the top because I wanted that to be at the top. And so it's just different actions that have been taken by the admins, if you have approved or disapproved or made some changes. So as it says, it's the admin activity. And then over here, you can schedule posts. So if you want to make up a post and not have it go live right away, you can schedule those. Below that's membership requests. You can just look through those. Approval notifications just get notifications when people ask to join the group, which is what you want. You can also create rules, report members. Members can report here. Sometimes members will say, hey, this person is not playing right in our group, and so they may get it reported, and you'll see those there. And then auto flag too. Sometimes if Facebook sees a post that they don't think is appropriate, then that could be auto flagged too. So, okay, anyway, so that's all the information down on this left-hand side for the page. So typically, as I said, when you come in, you're going to be on this discussion. And so we talked a little bit about this middle part, but I wanted to show you too on this our group cover, this shows that I've joined. If you haven't joined yet, you'll need to join. This shows the notifications, and you want to make sure and check the all post, because you'll want to make sure, especially as you're a missionary, that you get all those posts, anything that's coming through on your groups. You can also share this group with others, and right here on the more, you can add members, moderate group, edit group settings, archive group, unpin from shortcuts, which is over here on the left hand side, link existing group, create new group. Anyway, there's several other choices, which probably you won't need to worry about. Oops, I selected the picture, and so it sometimes takes you other places. So that's those over there, which you can, when you're watching this video, if you have any questions, or if you want to watch it again, you always can, but you can always pause it and just kind of go and look. But I think the best thing to do is just to come in here and play and figure, just look at it and see how things work. That's the thing I had to do when I first started. I was just going to show you these shortcuts over here. That's where the shortcuts are, which there's also a video about shortcuts, which you can watch. Okay, and right here too, I forgot to mention, there's when you're welcoming people to the group with a private message, and when you're approving them, then this is where you go. 9 people want to join this group, and it'll go and take you right to those members that want to join, or people that want to join. Okay, so let's just finish up on the right hand side. This just says you can invite members, and then below members you'll see this was new a couple months ago. So typically we try to write welcome posts to new members. What's really nice is this says you have 6 new members. You can go ahead and click on that and write a post to them. But one thing is, you will want to make sure that you have welcomed the most recent members, and so you'll want to look at the membership tracking doc to make sure that you have everyone here that you want to welcome. And what you can do if you want to welcome more than just what's here is you will just start typing their name here, and then it'll come up, and you can add the rest that you need to right there. But it's really nice that it just adds those members that have been recent, and along with that you can add a video or photo. Typically we add a photo right here too on the new member post. All right, so over here on the right hand side, you can also keep coming down. There's some other items here. The last thing I just wanted to show you is this description right here. So this also is a little description about our community, and you can read through that. And then below here are also these links to the different research pages. So let's just click on one so you can see. They're just, most of them are little, let's see if that goes to it. Oh, so this actually goes to FamilySearch, to the Georgia page with the learning courses and the wiki and the historical records. So that is where that goes. So let's go back. So I think that is all that. Just kind of an overview. Let us know if you have questions, and hope you're having a great day.